So here we are with an Arduino setup connected to a breadboard, wired to a Hanukkah Menorah, and a buzzer. So here we have the LEDs that will be lighten up with the pins from 6 to 13 from the Arduino microcontroller, and also another LED which is the shamash, which is wired to pin number 5. And the buzzer itself that will play a Mao's Tour song and a Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Si song right after the candle lighting, which is connected to which is wired up to pin number 2 from the Arduino. The Arduino will set all these pins as outputs to drive these LEDs and the buzzer accordingly. And here we have also the resistors to supply the required current, the allowed current from the Arduino to drive the LED of the shamash, and also another shared resistor for all the menorah candles, menorah LEDs that will allow the specific current to flow through each LED, and also the resistor through the buzzer into the ground pin in the Arduino card. So let's take a look. Let's take a closer look in the code and see what was defined to allow this setup. So here we have the melody notes from Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Si. The melody, each tone frequency, which is configured to the buzzer and will be heard accordingly. The note duration, how much time will take each note to be heard, and also variables, parameters that set the note duration of each note and pause between notes. And also here we have the definition for the LED pins, which are wired in the interface between the Arduino to the breadboard. And also here we have the number of LEDs parameter and the place of each LED, and also the buzzer relevant location and definition. And here we go into the void setup, which initial applies initial values to each of the pin mode with each of the LED pins. Set them up as outputs from the Arduino. And here we go to the interesting part of the serial monitor definition. Here we define the serial monitor begin with a baud rate of 9600 baud rate, and which will be seen here in the serial monitor location once we run the simulation. And there we will take a look at this line, which will be printed as enter the Hanukkah day. This will be the user will need to provide an input from 1 to 8 for the relevant Hanukkah day accordingly, and the Arduino will get this input and subtract 48 from the keyboard coding to convert it to a decimal value from 1 to 8. And then we'll get into the function which is called Hanukkah day. Okay, I see that to fix the typo here. Hanukkah day actually light up each LED as the input is the day input is the supremum, is the maximum value of the for a loop running. So each LED will be lighting up until the day that we are here, that we have set. in the beginning, and then following each LED lighten, there will be heard there will be played a song 0 and song 1, which is the Mao's Tour song and the Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Si song. So the songs are defined here, song 0 and also song number 1. So now it's time to try and see if we can if all is running smoothly. Let's run the simulation and see what's happening. So here you see that the serial monitor output the screen. We need to enter the Hanukkah day. So let's, for example, enter the day number 8. Okay. So here we see that the shamash was lighten up and each of the LEDs are lit up. But we see a strange phenomenon which the shamash is blinking. So this shouldn't happen. We need to the buzzer for and we cannot hear the music from the buzzer. We can't hear any melody. So need to check if some definition wasn't done correctly. So here we see the buzzer is wired as to pin number 5, but pin number 5 is actually the shamash, so we need to change it to pin number 2. So let's do it. And now let's see what's happening. So again, we put the Hanukkah day as 8, and let's see what's happening. This is great. So have a happy Hanukkah, everyone.